Uh, Hello, troopers out there. This is your boy Daryll Triplett, aka Officer Keep It Real. And I wanted to do my reflection. It seems like it's going to be a every 2 weeks reflection. And the background skin that you see in the back represents something to me. You see me there on stage doing my thing. You see some dancers off to the right and left of me there. And the caption of this is called "The Struggle is Real," which is that was taking that picture was taken probably about 7 years ago when no one would believe in me, and of even the fact of a officer getting on stage and telling jokes. And I had a couple of investors that backed out on me because things would keep happening in life. Officers would keep shooting unarmed black men and all this other good stuff. And so it drove a lot of people away. Maybe rightfully so, maybe not. But anyway, this picture represents a lot to me because the people that are in these films or that's in these pictures really believed in the show. They really believed in the concept, although never really done before. So it was a gamble for all of us. But anyway, they took the initiative and really believed in the show, and they gave it their best when they were out there on the stage. And that's all that we can ever ask for when we're performing is, I say it a lot, leave it on the stage, right? So all the jitters that we have working up towards the show, all the pressure and stuff like that, it pays off and you give your best performance. And then I always say, leave it on the stage. And that's where the public will see all of your best work, all of your talent, right? Not behind stage. So it's on stage where the magic all happens at. And that's where it counts at. So I say all this to say I had someone tell me that well, you don't know how it is to be a starving comedian because you haven't put in the work, yada yada yada, and you're just playing comedian, and you have other sources of income and all this other stuff. That doesn't make you not serious about being a comedian because you have other sources of income. As a matter of fact, you better have other sources of income being a comedian or being an artist, period, because you don't know when this thing called, give you all the gigs is up. So I will always have other sources of income and stuff like that. But to answer the question specifically, it has not always been easy for me. So when this was taken at a very contentious time for all of us in the US. And like I said, I had some financial backers and they backed out on me because of the situations with the police and the shootings and stuff like that. So guess who had to foot this bill? They didn't just give me this stage. They didn't just give me anything. I had to pay for all of this and I had to come out of pocket for this. And that was a sacrifice to me, but it was something that I really believed in this show. I really believed that the community, which they have, accepted a cop on stage telling jokes because they know that all cops ain't bad for the most part. Do we have some issues? Of course we do. Like with anything in this world, we have issues with. So I took my hard-earned money and I invested it in myself. And so this background of what you see right now is a reflection of the struggle is real. And if you don't believe in yourself, then no one else will. If you don't invest in yourself, then no one else will. Okay? They can, but that does not necessarily mean that they will. So at some point in time, we got to make it on our own. We got to get up off our hump and we got to do this damn thing ourselves. And not bragging or anything like that, but me and a lot of other people did. And that was the start of the catalyst, the blueprint of All Cops Ain't Bad and that this can be done, and it could be done in a funny, humorous way. And it was crazy because the people that was there that night, they all bought tickets, of course, but I don't think that anybody knew what to expect. I didn't know if I was going to go out there and get hit in the head with an onion, or if I was going to go out there and get praised. But whatever the outcome of it was, I was willing to accept that because I wanted a proof of concept that this could actually happen and that people would actually get down with a cop on stage telling jokes in a uniform. Now, it was my own uniform, and I created the patchwork and stuff like that for it. But I had to have that proof of concept, which is still paying off to today. So if I would not have had this proof of concept, I would still be sitting around talking about no, an actual cop on stage in some type of police uniform, and maybe he's telling blue collar jokes, right? Versus me saying, let me send you what it looks like. Okay, here's an actual show of it happening. So to sit back and say that I'm just playing comic, or I don't know the struggles of what comics go through, or that something's been handed to me on a silver platter, not the case. As a matter of fact, very far from the case. Like I said, I've had several investors pull out on me, and I had to find the money on my own to do my own first show. So let that be a lesson, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but never give up. And if you don't believe in yourself, no one will believe in you. So you've got to keep going. You've got to keep moving. You've got to keep exercising that muscle of your talent or whatever it is. And all the while, like I said, you can't lose focus of who you are, and you can't lose focus of believing in yourself. So yeah, the struggle is very real. And I want whoever needs to hear this to understand that never give up, because it's a constant fight. Even to today, I'm still on LinkedIn. I'm still sending out stuff for new projects that I have coming up. I have a new movie idea coming up that's called 72 Hours Alone. It talks about the relationships between the police and the community, and what happens if the police just said, screw it, we ain't working no more, and what would that look like in today's society. So there's a lot of different ideas that you have to keep as an artist. You have to keep going. You have to keep evolving. You have to keep doing your thing. And someone will see you. Someone will see you shine, and someone will ultimately want to get involved with you. So, but it's that game of resilient. You have to be resilient about it, and you have to just keep going with it. So don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your future, because it's there and it's bright for you. And even though some people may tell you, oh, you'll never make it, oh, this ain't going to be crap, this, that, and the other, you're just a dreamer, stuff like that. Everyone before they was famous was a dreamer. Everyone before they were a household name was a nobody. And that's what I tell people all the time. So just because you're a nobody, what you may think is a nobody today, tomorrow you're somebody. That's the magic of this. So stay the focus, stay the course, stay encouraged. Yes, it's hard. Yes, the struggle is real. No, they're not going to just give it to you on a silver platter. All right. You know the whole thing. Your mama and your grandmother used to tell you, if it's worth having, it's worth working hard for and fighting for and staying resilient for. And that's where I'm at with this thing. But no, it has not been easy for me. I don't expect it to be easy for me. I've pitched things 100 times. I've pitched my comedy 100 times, and some people don't mess with me. All right. Some people say, you're not funny. You're not black people funny. You're white people funny, and then white people look at it as, well, you're too edgy maybe for me or for whatever I'm doing or whatever. So you have to keep going. There's someone out there for you. All right. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I just had to get on here and just express this. And this is my favorite pick of all times for my background here. with me with the dancers on the stage. This was the first show I've ever done. But anyway, you guys stay encouraged, stay blessed. I'm your boy, Daryll Triplett, aka Officer Keep It Real. Over and out.
When I grow up, I want to have a house like this one. I'm going to go knock on the door and I'm going to go give this homeowner a piece of my mind. How many of y'all dare me to do it? Come on. Doing all this knocking on my damn door like that. Boy, is you crazy knocking on my door like that? Don't you know there's good, respectable people around here and you knocking on this door all crazy? Just bang, 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 bang. What's wrong with you, boy? Don't you know that's why they don't let your kind out here, boy? I'm gonna call security on you right there, knocking on this door all doggone crazy. Boy, let me tell you something. Get your ass right back to Atlanta.